All right. Want to make sure you guys understand what I'm driving at here at the end of the poem. It's pretty simple. So what we're saying is you have this mower who here's the world, right? Alterity, the other. And the mower does this act that shows that his relationship to the world is one of love. He's in love with it. He loves existence. He's grateful. He has gratitude, thankfulness, so forth and so on. So there's a love for life. All right? Now, because there's that love, he shows that love, that means that this guy is a lover. Okay? The mower. We're talking about the mower now. And being that kind of person is honorable. Here you go, Maggie. You want to get through here? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go through here. Go through there. I had the dog trapped. Okay. So, what we're trying to get at is, to love the world that way is honorable. It's dignified. Okay? This is a man of character. So what happens is, at the end of the poem, the speaker of the poem is no longer focused on the alterity here, the glory of the new day. He's focused on the greatness of the mower himself. Okay? He feels this guy so honorable. He feels this kinship. See? He feels the whole end of the poem is about this relationship here. See? About it, because this guy is so worthy of his admiration. All right? This is where the end of the poem is in this companionship. Now, I want to explain to you that this kind of thing happens in sports all the time, right? In sports, if there's a great coach, if the coach is great, has a greatness to him, and the players see that greatness, okay? They buy in to the coach. See, that's what they mean by buying in. They buy in. The players buy in. And what that means is they see in the coach this passion, see? And so they become passionate for the coach because they got this coach there that they really trust and they admire, see? So they're I'll tell you a story. There's probably the greatest NFL coach of all time was this guy, Vince Lombardi. Okay, he won all these championships at Green Bay. He won the first couple Super Bowls. He had like 6 championships in a row or something. The Lombardi Trophy, the Super Bowl trophy, is named after Vince Lombardi. The Lombardi Trophy. Okay, so great Catholic Italian. So anyway, these guys that tell these stories about Lombardi to this day, they'll say stuff like, There's not a day in my life I don't think about Coach Lombardi. Every day of my life I think about that man. I would die for that man. I would walk 1,000 miles in my bare feet across the desert for that man. That's how they felt about him. Okay, because he was such a great man because of his passion. See, he was so lovable. so lovable because of his love. Now, you guys, some of you guys know this experience. You know what it's like to be on a team where the coach is like, you love the coach and you're like, I would do anything for this coach. He's like, yeah, I'm going to work as hard as I can for this guy. And then you know the other experience when you're on a team where you just say, man, this guy, I can't stand this coach. I just don't want to be around this guy. You know, I don't even want to be on this team anymore because this guy is just like, there's something about him I just don't like. So see, that's the nature of what we're talking about here. The speaker has this great sense of oneness with this guy because they have the same vision of the meaning of life. Okay, they have the same vision of meaning. The shared alterity makes for the shared companionship. The shared alterity creates the shared companionship. The shared alterity creates companionship. All right, the first line where we see this switch from the focus on alterity, the sunrise, the new day, to the mower himself, is when he says, that made me hear the wakening birds around. Okay, so now he's focused on the world, see the birds. And hear his long scythe whispering to the ground. Now he's focused on the mower, see? Now he's talking about the mower. All right, and hear his long scythe whispering to the ground. So he's saying, because of this, because he feels this, he's united to this guy because they have the same vision of reality. You know, thinks and prays for existence. Right? He actually says he can hear the guy's scythe whispering to the ground. He's like present to this guy's, even though the guy's not there. He's present to the guy. See. Even though the mower is gone, the speaker is present to him. Right? He says, I can hear his long scythe whispering to the ground. You know, I can hear it whispering to the ground. Even though he's not here. Now look, here's what's really cool, I think, in this line is, I don't know if you guys, if you've ever seen a video or of the way these in the old timers used to cut down this grass, this hay, with this long scythe, and they kind of get in this rhythm, you know? They just foof, foof, foof. They're in this if they're real good at it and they're skilled at it, you know, it's like this rhythm that they get in where they're swinging this thing like a, you know, well, I don't know how else to say it. It's like they're in the zone, you know. And the way Frost expresses this idea is he says this, he can hear it whispering to the ground. See? And hear his long scythe whispering to the ground. So it's this whispering, see? Now, whispering denotes a kind of ease, you know? This guy's not out there laboring laborious in some kind of laborious, hateful way, you know? I can't wait to get this. There's a certain ease even to his work, see? there's this whispering to the ground. There's an ease to the mower's work. And the reason there's an ease to the work is because of the disposition this guy has, his character as a man of appreciation, okay? A man of gratitude. So because of the guy's character, there's this ease in his work, see? He doesn't have all this hate. He doesn't have this dreadfulness inside of him, like a lot of us do when we go to work. Right? He has an ease. He has like a tranquility. All right. There's a certain tranquility to. Let's see what I got here. A certain tranquility to his work. Now I was going to say something more about that. So I just want to give you one more example of like this kind of this guy's life just whispering. It's almost like he's playing an instrument. It's almost like he's playing an instrument. He's kind of like there's kind of like oneness with him in the sight. He's one with his tool. Now I was telling you guys the other day about I was watching this TV show and it was showing these like great gymnasts of the world doing these gymnastic skills, and it's something really interesting. Like when you watch these people, men and women, doing these gymnastic skills, and you're watching these people that are like at the top of their game, like the greatest in the world, and you're watching a performance where there's like a perfection. Well, it's almost like it's effortless in a way. It looks almost effortless. Now, I'm not saying it is effortless, but it looks that way because they're just so incredibly united to the alterity that they're doing. They're the passion of what of their love for this art they literally in some sense have become one with the alterity. See, and that is what Frost is trying to express when he talks about this guy's scythe whispering to the ground. See, there's this kind of oneness there, this tranquility, this peacefulness, this ease. It's almost like there's this dance, like a beautiful dance taking place. The gymnast reaches a kind of perfection, and it looks like it's almost effortless. It looks that way. It's not that way, but it looks that way. He's become one with the alterity. She sometimes football players will talk about that. The quarterback there'll be this play where the receiver runs the route, and the quarterback, and he just says that moment was perfection. That moment was just like Um, it was just like almost effortless. It was so beautifully done, you know. Okay.